that conehead shirt.
All right, hey everybody, we are actually in the eye wall
Well, I'm sitting here
of a
at the
slightly
tiki
stronger
bar, but I
data.
ain't seen the sun
It
already.
is
There's a storm out there, but I don't care, yeah, I've got mind's weather page. Here we go now, mind's weather page. You know you were tracking every move it
man.
mind's weather page. You know you won't let us all get
Crazy. Let me see if I can get outside. Let me see if I can. You just wouldn't believe how much rock is in front of
It's just mirrors or spinach in it. And there's spaghetti models and empty rum bottles, and sometimes Louis says hi. Hey, don't get no hurries and don't have no worries, cause we're drunk donkey nation. Everybody now. Mind's weather page.
Coming in.
You know he'll be tracking every move that makes. You know
Currently.
mind's weather page. You know he won't let us all get blown away.
Semi-protected here by my truck. So no worries. Semi-protected. I don't want to get the camera
Did I
wet.
ever tell you the
And
story
the
of
trees
the drunk
beside me are
donkey?
completely sideways.
Once upon a time, there was this weather woman.
I'm not sure what the gusts are.
Stay kind of quiet, but
Definitely,
watching my space.
this is the tropical
Put your
storm.
phone head shirt on. Watch
I
it
think we're seeing a little higher gusts.
Drunk donkey beer all day. Here we go now.
I got the back turned right now. And trying to keep the camera from getting wet. We're in Key Largo. We're in the eye of data.
Is that Blobby Bobby?
Here, I'm kind of conflicted.
I think that's Juicy Jerry.
All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. TGIF, we made it. We have made it to the weekend, almost. Man, look at that, Shelly. Look at that. The song is going to cut out exactly when the video is up. Hey, so what's up? Good morning. My YouTube chat's not working yet. So, crazy chat this week. Shelly's having Facebook chat issues. I can't see YouTube. I know we're on YouTube. I just can't say hey to everybody. So, hey in YouTube land. So the bus is late again. So let me put on my webcam real quick because Sarah's out there. So I guess there's a nationwide shortage of bus drivers. And there she is. All right. Well, the bus isn't here yet. There's poor Sarah sitting out there waiting on the bus. It's like the bazillionth time this season that the bus has been late. Morning, James. What's up? What's up, Steve Murray? Julie's talking to her on the camera right now, so that's good. So, hey, tropics are kind of quiet, man. We got a couple invests we're going to get into, but hey, what a way to go into the weekend, right? Now I hear beeping. What the heck's that? What is that, Louis? I hear this is a crazy morning. Yeah, I heard somebody's calling National Guard. There's something making weird noises in the garage. I don't know what the hell it is, but Mark, we gotta go find out what this is. Hang on, because it's loud. What is that, Louis? What is that? All right, so the Somehow the Bluetooth speaker connected to Sarah's phone, and it's making all kinds of noise. This is crazy. Oh my God. Sounded like we were getting invaded by ghosts. Sorry about that. So we bought this, I bought this wireless speaker, and it was supposed to be waterproof. So Drunk Donkey me, at the last hotel tournament we were at, I threw it in the pool. It worked. Now it goes off randomly. I got another one coming, but it just randomly starts doing stuff. I have it in the garage. Now I got it hidden in the closet because it was making all kinds of weird noises, man. Who are you going to call, man? Can't make this stuff up. Right, Hunter? They were even freaking out. So anyway, back to normal. So we're waiting on the bus. We're talking about weather, Mike's weather page. You never know what you're going to get, like a box of chocolate. This is little Hunter, by the way. Not a lot to stress about. That's why I played that song this morning. It's Friday. So, hey, I got my weekly email from ABC. And I click on it. You want to check it out. But big thanks to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. But they sent out this email today. How to make bourbon bites and bevs. Look at this. Bourbon bacon dip. Does that not sound amazing or what? Bourbon shrimp. It's like Applebee's on a date night. So big thanks to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits supporting the page here. Hopefully you all hit it on the way home from work today. It's Friday. Friday. All right, tropics. Nothing cooking to worry about right now. That's the good news. What's up, Whitney? How's it going, buddy? What's up, Tim Boland? You got a cool name, man. Sounds like Mike Boland. Hunter likes to snore. So I can't see YouTube chat, Shelly. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to run the YouTubers for me because I don't know why their chat program is not working. Let me try one more time here. I'm gonna close it and see if we can generate YouTube chat. It's not working. But anyway, all right. Cool beans. All right, well, here's the story, and I'm sticking to it. I know, water resistant. Well, I chucked it. They made it sound like it could float in the water. But obviously it didn't, because now it's a random Bluetooth goes off. All right, we'll put Hunter down. See you guys later. Say bye-bye, everybody. We're going to talk about the weather. Say bye-bye, little Hunter. Little Hunter. Woo, it's going to be a long morning, I can tell you right now. Yeah, Pensacola's drowning. I know. We got got big rain coming up in the Panhandle for today. Tomorrow it starts lightening up, and then Sunday is really good. So that's good. So let's go right into, I guess we'll talk about Invest 95. Yes. Well, Tom just asked the all-important question. Is it supposed to curve? So we're at 70%. This is Invest 95. This is Invest 96. Invest 96 is only going to produce waves, so that's good. So we're going to focus, and this little guy is curving up. So who would have thought, man, middle September, we really don't have any serious threats. Good news, right? But October is coming, and that unfortunately could be bad. Because October, unfortunately, has been the month of many strong storms over the years. So we'll just take it 1 week at a time. Right? Right. Cool. Hey, Sandy Hoff in here. Look, Sandy sent me these Uptime drinks. I'm going to try a brand new drink today. So this is mango pineapple. Thank you, Sandy Hoff. Ashley, Amy says, don't jinx this. So here we go. Cheers to you, Sandy Hoff. Kind of seltzery. Kind of fruity. It's got almost 200 milligrams caffeine, natural caffeine. I like it. Go good with vodka. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at some spaghetti models. Spaghetti models. Look at this. Very high confidence of a recurve. East coast of the United States. That's the majority of the people that watch. So far, it looks like it's recurving. Pretty high confidence, so that's good. Keep watching, but trends are your friends, and very high confidence this thing gets pulled upwards, even though it's a big, sloppy, terribly organized system right now. Can't deny the models. So we still have a lot of folks watching down here, Northern Lesser Antilles and Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. There are enough models that keep it close enough to keep an eye on it. The H-Wharf has backed off a little bit, still showing, possibly name system. But these are your latest spaghetti models. So, hey, all the East Coast threats worry. We are looking at this point, no. Doesn't mean it can't change. Mango pineapple, Sandy. Yes, I love it. Rock and roll. Actually, it's pretty good. So if you're over on YouTube, you can't see anybody over there. So cheers to you guys. All right, so there you go. There's that. We got a lot to look at. Let's take a look at this. Is a little interesting. I usually don't go to these very often, but they're all over the place. Luckily, they came down. Yesterday, they had some peaking into hurricane strength, and that didn't make sense. So, models are now keeping in tropical storms. So, we're at this point, very little concern, even for the islands, because the longer this thing takes to develop, then the less likelihood of anything but rain. So, we're good so far. What's up, Rich Hall? What's up, Bob Daly? H-Mon. Yeah, H-Mon's been going a little west. And fall's here. I bought my mums. I shared a picture of the mums. Fall is officially here when you buy mums. Mums, the word. Mum's the word. All right, so let's look at Weather Nerds. Let's look at some ensembles here. These are on weathernerds.org. And, they're not running these are the 6Z. Here's the 00Z. So here's the European ensembles. And we'll leave it up here for a second. Now, when I post this, everybody's like, my kindergartner can do that. Well, yeah, you're right. I could do that after that one more beer last night. I can't believe it's mom's time either. I can't either. Hey, Robin Joy, I-10 from Florida to Arizona. Nah, nothing. Looks good so far. Hey, the secret of mums, too, I learned, is don't water them. For some reason, when you water mums, it burns them. I don't know why. But I got quesoed last night. I keep looking down on my shorts. I got to remember to... These were brand new shorts, too, man. I usually get a few days out of them. I thought Chili should have a shirt that says I got quesoed. Because how many of y'all, raise your hand, grab queso, you get that sucker about right here, and all of a sudden the queso flings off. Chili should have a mandatory, something that says I got quesoed. All right, so ensembles are pretty cool. Let me talk about ensembles. So the Europeans got 51 little brains. The Europeans got one big brain. And there's 51 little brains of the Euro that run all these different scenarios. Like, let's pretend that the high pressure is weak. Let's pretend that the shear is less. Let's pretend that, high builds in from the west, from the east. So it puts all these possible weather conditions out, and it runs 51 little models run, and then the operational run comes in behind and usually averages out the 51. So when you have 51 of the Euro ensembles showing this, then you can say, probability is low for anything, at least here, on the Euro. So that's the Euro Ensembles. It's pulling north. Weak system gets sucked up around. I think 96 ends up influencing it all along. 96 is close enough that I think it's created that weakness over the Atlantic Bermuda High. Watermelon sugar high. Queso bib Noel. And it pisses me off when the queso is runny. Like, I love thick queso. What's up, Eric? Go Rays, man. Rays sneaking towards the end. All right, so there's the Euro. Let's look at the Gfs Ensembles. And these are 6Z. These just came out. And there you go. So a little closer to the islands. Now, the color is a very important thing to look at these ensembles because this tells you strength down here. Obviously, red and orange is bad. So if you're down in the islands and you're worried about this, the likelihood of anything too strong is very slim. Remember Irma? Irma was chugging along in the middle Atlantic already like as a Cat 4. Florence was a Cat 4. I mean, this thing's a sloppy mess. We're going to try to talk an hour here about a sloppy mess, man. Speaking of sloppy mess, my mom's making sloppy joes. Today's a sloppy lunch day. So, yeah, going to mom's, little sloppy joes and jalapenos. So here's Gfs Ensembles. Notice, weak system could possibly, but you got mountains. Like I mentioned yesterday, if this thing's extremely weak, I mean, there's this always outside chance it could be a wave. But all the models are predicting some sort of development here within a day, day and a half, 2 days. So, sometime over the weekend, it could get a little spark. But almost all the models are predicting heavy shear from a mid-Atlantic trough, Walter. Might see people talking about a tut. It's just a lot of wind shear ahead, and most of the modeling is predicting some sort of a fizzle right here. Now, you can hear, if you hear Sarah in the background, somehow her phone, I don't know how in the world it's picking up her talking into that Bluetooth speaker. Makes no sense. It's long range. Oh, we don't want to talk about long range stuff. I am so over models this year. I used to love 10-day models, but man, they're just terrible. The environment is so much more unpredictable, it seems like. But yeah, Matt, we'll take a look at it for sure. Hey, Jim Parker, what's up? Good morning. Sunshine, Davie, Florida, Cowboy Town. It's hard to eat a BK Whopper. Yeah. Listen, you can't. Hey, what's up, Bobby? You can't text and drive, right? But you can go to Taco Bell and, oops, Sarah's standing up. You can go to Taco Bell and try to work that radio that's got 100 push button screens on it. Look at Sarah's getting on the bus all by herself. Let's watch her. Look, there she goes on the bus like a big girl. See, she's gonna do it. No parent supervision. So, big girl. Hey, Chad from North Carolina, what's up, buddy? Mark, yeah, I think I'm done with the season. Bobby, bad modeling, yes. What's the X? Oh, the X is where there's going to be a lot of shear, Gwen. A lot of wind shear is expected up here. So it should be unfavorable conditions ahead. So anyway, there's that. All right, let's look at some other stuff. Look at current satellite here. Yeah, Julie just said some terrible noise outside. I know, it's that speaker. It was like a hollow scream is near. I love hollow scream. All right. So that's what we got. Invest 95. It's just nothing right now. Very, very. There is a little spin though. I mean, you can see a little spin. There is a little spin. I mean, you can kind of see the clouds pulling in a little bit. Did a little bit, not a lot, but you kind of see a little bit trying to happen. Kinda. very little. I mean, look, 96 is very well organized off the coast of Carolinas. You can see at least got spin. And you come down here, maybe there's a little bit, I guess. A little bit. Nothing, well, maybe a little bit. Not really a little bit. It's all over the place. Maybe a little bit. There's the dogs snoring, by the way. You can hear them. Maybe a little bit of surface low. Maybe. That would be around 1243. Let's go to what is that? Now I hear more noises out there. It's like we're invaded by ghosts or something. 1243 and right here. Here's 43, 12, somewhere about right here. And that makes sense. So there's our little center trying to get going. So, all right, so there's that. What do you think? You're late. You didn't get notification. Listen, I got a little trick for you. 9:19 every day for the last 5 years. David, hey, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Well, no, you're the only thing you're getting right now is winds, man. It's passing by you now. Invest 96. There you go. So that's 96, and it could be Odette. What is that noise? There's something running in the garage, like a Bluetooth thing or something. But there you go. So it's got good spinach. Here's obviously the Outer Banks. But yeah, decent little, little convection to the north. Got good little spinach. This is probably going to be Odette, maybe. If it gets convection near the center, then could be Odette. What is that called? A Swan Princess. Hey, Elaine from Ohio. Cold front. Sahara dust. Yes, let's take a look at the dust. Jamelia Rooney, what's up? That's right. We have no control over Facebook. So, but hey, we'll see. This one looks pretty good. It's got decent structure and a little bit better environment. It's going over the Gulf Stream, so we'll see. So doesn't have much mid-level, but it's still a cool map to look at, right? All right, so there's that. Alarm, 919. Well, see, 919, look at this text. So it used to be, she just told me the bus got her. Look, it used to be the bus was around 8:55. So we started at 9 o'clock years ago. Well, then the bus got late. So I said, all right, we'll do 9:05. Like the old TBS days, everything was 9:05. Well, then the bus, oh, God, they changed it to like 9:08 or something. I don't know. And I'm like, whatever. 9:19 looks cool, right? So this year, look at all these notifications of her bus being late by an hour. At least an hour. Look, crazy. So today's bus scheduled may be delayed up to 60 minutes. 60 minutes yesterday, she didn't get home. It was late yesterday morning. It was like, every day. Every day this week. Terrible. So now we're just giving up on the 919. We're just going to let her get on the bus by herself. Because I can't keep pushing back. Newburn, what's up, Newburn? Hey, Gwen. Yeah, the windy mats are really cool. I love them. All right, so let's talk about long-range tropics and see if there's anything cooking out there. Let's look at, I don't know. Let's look at the rain first. I'll take some coffee first real quick. Driver shortages everywhere. Yeah, well, there's one state that the National Guard is driving the kids. They're not going to talk crap, that's for sure. 919's gig on a calculator. Paul, I knew there was a trick to that, buddy. That's cool. The gig. Could have named it the gig. All right, we're going to talk a lot more about weather. Okay, so as you know, we got a lot of big supporters of our page. And I haven't talked about one of them in a while, but we just got an email from one of our fans that went through Streamline, had a great testimony. So we're going to share that. But big thanks to Streamline, StreamlineFlorida.com. These are big fans of our page. And they partner with Tom and Dan. We love Tom and Dan. But if you're in Florida and need to refinance, give them a try. They give you sweet gear just for trying them out. So if you want some free swag and you're in Florida and you want extremely nice people, customer service is phenomenal. Phil even did it. I think we've had about 8 to 10 MWPs now have either refinanced or got a home moving to Florida. So we don't want any more anybody moving to Florida. Florida's closed. But if you want to save some money to buy some hurricane supplies and beer, then give them a try. They're good people. And I think I'm going to be on Tom and Dan here pretty soon again, which is great. I love Tom and Dan. Tom and Dan are great. Tom and Dan and the Drew Garabo show are like the two coolest things on the planet to listen to during the day. So, alrighty. So we're going to look at weather now. Let's look at weather now. So we do have a flood risk. I need to show you. This is for today. So believe it or not, we still have a flood chance in the upper panhandle. Believe it or not, they're still giving advisories on Nicholas, which is crazy. I think that now is the 21st advisory. Let's see. 21st public advisory on post-tropical cyclone Nicholas. And they're still issuing advisories. So it's drifting northwest. It's in Louisiana. High rain still expected today and tomorrow. Maximum sustained winds are 15 miles an hour. Oh my God. Protect your lawn chairs. 15 mile an hour. But it still got spin. So flash flood watches are in effect still. So it's still, still bringing in the rain. Here's a rain map. Still going to have 2 to 4 inches of rain across Louisiana, across Mississippi, Alabama, and into parts of Florida. So 2 to 4 inches of rain still possible today to watch as it slowly runs out of juice. So that's good. But we do have a flood advisory out for today. And then also tomorrow. Tomorrow it starts to lessen up a little bit, which is good. We'll look at some long-range rain forecasts. But look. So still tomorrow, parts of Mississippi, Alabama tomorrow. But so yeah, yucky, right? Yucky. Let's look at some rain totals that we've had actually in the last week. We can zoom in here. I like this map here. We can pull it up and zoom into a particular area, and we can go back 7 days. And we can see what the heck everybody got. All right, so this is 7 days. This is this week's rain. We can highlight the state, which is easier to see. All right, this is awesome. All right. So here's your rains that we've got the last 7 days. Look at that. So Euro was right. Remember some of those Euro maps that was showing more rain inland into Louisiana? Euro for the win on that one. So we had spots of 10 to 15 inches. Now, yesterday we had big flooding in Virginia. big time flooding in Virginia. But Nicholas is still bringing rains. We're going to show you some radar. But this is the last 7 days. It's interesting, right? Pink is 10 to 15 inches, man. So we definitely had some spots of rain here. This is around Evangeline. One day I'll learn all the names. But big rain. We had a little pocket of rain here over New Orleans too. Look at that. A little south of New Orleans. But anyway, that was 7-day rains. Current estimated radar. Let's take a look at that. Always fun to look at this. This is the next 48 hours. We can see the rain coming. Hopefully it's showing less. But we'll see. 40 hours. Here's what we got today. And look at that. Ugh, would you look at that? More rain for the Florida Panhandle. This is noon. So we got pockets of rain in Louisiana. We got rain everywhere. We got rain off the coast of damn Florida, man. We got softball tomorrow. We're not supposed to have rain. We're not supposed to be in the morning rain. What's up with that? All right, but look at that. This is today, 6 o'clock tonight. More rain. And tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. tomorrow, coastal showers for Florida. Not good for softball. Key West going to have some rain tomorrow morning. If you got any boating plans down in Key West, it's going to be crappy couple days, unfortunately. Here's 7 a.m. tomorrow. More rains across the upper Gulf tomorrow morning, and then more of the same again tomorrow. Ugh. More rain tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. And there you go. Looks like we have central rains across Florida tomorrow evening. Not a good day. Not good. Lots of rain out there. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Let's look at the NAM. Go out to Sunday. Sunday, it's not really the best radar for Sunday, but Sunday a little less. Still rain across lower Louisiana on Sunday. Again. Deja vu. Not good. Man. Weekend plans might be a bust for some. Bummer. I'll be getting that text from Emily here in a little bit. Is it going to rain tomorrow? All right, so here's today rains. Obviously, blue is around 1 inches. 1 inches. Tomorrow rains. Saturday rains. Sunday rains. A little less. So like I keep saying, Sunday might be the better day for most. Sunday. So there you go. There is that. All right. No storms. Storm Prediction Center pretty quiet the next 3 days, so we don't have to worry about that. New spaghetti models just came out. Look at this. These are 12Zs. Look at that. High confidence. Tricia, what's that? Big time bust. I could say that and get in trouble. But look at that. All right, so these just came out. 12Z. These are on tropicaltidbits.com. Your 12Z spaghetti models. Very likely that we're going to see a weakness out there created by the one and only Invest 96. David, you got your brother's outdoor wedding, man. Sunday looks all right, buddy. Congratulations. We have an engagement party tomorrow night. That means I got to dress up. Mike's loving this at an OBX house. Yeah. Well, looks good. Little sign of a cool air out there too. Let's look at that. Saw some people talking about it online. We don't know. We don't have fall in Florida. We have 3 days. You ever hear the joke from this is this morning actually? Is this now? Let's rewind it to how do we do that? Why will it not do that? Current. Here we go. Let's see how cool did it get last night. It didn't really get that cool. I don't see anything cool. We didn't get that cool last night. Low is 13 though, somewhere. Montana, Idaho. Let's see. Cold front's coming. Let's see what we got brewing down the road. Cold fronts, if we got anything coming. Then we'll talk long range. I'm not even excited about long range looking right now because the models have been terrible. We should be going down the roller coaster now with the tropics. Unfortunately, October usually is pretty active. All right, so here's Levi's site. Let's see if we see any cold fronts coming. There's one sneaking in, maybe. Oh, there it is. All right, so look at that. Hey, this will get some likes. All right, look at this. All right, so let's zoom in on that. So next Thursday morning, yeah, it looks pretty consistent. So let's zoom into the southeast here next Thursday morning and see Thursday minimum temperature next Thursday. Bam, look at that. So if you're looking for fall, look at that. That's a week from tomorrow. Yesterday. That's next Thursday morning. And it's showing up on the CMC too. So we could have 50s reaching the Gulf Coast and into the Florida Panhandle. And a big chunk of South Carolina. So that's a week from Thursday. That's next Thursday, man. Does it reach down to Florida? Nope. Psych. But anyway, there you go. There's Thursday. That's pretty darn cool. Let's see what the Euro says for next Thursday. It sneaks in there a little better. I mean, there you go. Yeah, look at that. Same on the Euro. It's happening. It's happening. 50s. Shoot, I might go storm chase that. Would that be exciting? To drive to the Panhandle and watch the temperature drop from 80 to 55? That would be fun. I don't know why my YouTube chat's pissing me off. Let me try one more time, then we're gonna. Just won't do it. YouTube was acting a little weird yesterday. Maybe they might be having issues too. Nope, Eric. It's it's not coming for a while. So hey, it's pretty exciting. I'm gonna have to post that. Oh, by the way, so I emailed Talladega. So, you know, every year we go to Talladega. And I'm hell-bent to not go. We didn't go last year because they had crazy parking rules because of, you know what. We weren't allowed to park next to our friends, so we didn't go. Now you can, so we're going, unless there's a hurricane. But, so I emailed him. I'm like, how do I become a media person? Maybe Shelly knows this. I don't know. But I'll sponsor the damn race in some magnitude if it's not too much money. To get internet is what I'm getting at. I need internet. I'm seeing if they responded to me. I need internet at Talladega. Because once all the fans get there and they start watching Netflix and you start watching Outer Banks, and my girls are watching freaking the Manifest now, internet goes to crap. And I've seen this over the years. It used to be okay, but now everybody and their brother streams on their damn phones and stuff. So I need a hard line at Talladega. So I need it. Hook me up. There is a press room, Bobby. I know. How do I get in there? Yeah. Melissa Graham, we just showed that. It's supposed to be cool next Thursday. I can get the badge, but I got to make sure I can get in. And they use my dog. I got polling power. Because watch, all you got to do is Google Hurricane Hunter, Hurricane Louis Talladega, and look what comes up. So I'm gonna say, listen, you used our dog, man. Remember this? Oh, that's a little one. Come on, I need to have a better one than that. This is on their Twitter page. So they use Louis. Look at that. So at least say, hey, do it for the dog. Give me some internet for the dog. They use the dog in all their marketing for like a year. That's Louis. Our Louis. That's your Hurricane Hunter Louis. So at least they could do is hook me up. Hell, I'll donate. I'll sponsor. I don't care. We'll Mike's Weather page. We'll sponsor. No, Loretta Reed didn't have a release form. True, you follow me on TikTok? Oh, God. Chris, yeah, we camp in the middle. We get a dog press pass. That's right. The dog's more famous than we are. But, hey, if I don't have to sponsor, I am the press. Well, cool. But, yeah, hey, you know. Coolest thing was at Daytona, man. The NASCAR president is a big fan of our page, and when we were there, funniest story ever. This is the truth. It's crazy. I don't know if you remember, but we were at Daytona a couple years ago. It was raining hard, and I filmed a little floaty duck going down the road, and I went live at Daytona, and I was, we were drinking, and I went live, and apparently Eric Amarola, Tony Stewart Haas racing driver from Tampa, is a fan, right? So, true story. So the NASCAR, one of the head NASCAR guys was hanging out, came by, and he's like, yeah, the funniest thing is Eric was up on stage doing an interview, and his phone went off back when you get notified when I go live. I guess that doesn't happen much anymore, but he got notified, and I guess he said on stage, oh, Mike's live in the infield. So it's vital to the drivers that I'm there covering weather, especially if there's a hurricane coming. So, and I had this video. Oh, man. Well, I got a new phone, darn it. We were going to Talladega when Michael was coming, if you remember. And I was streaming Facebook Live as the storm approached. And it was behind us as we went to the race. And I'll never forget, we stayed over at a Walmart, and when we woke up, you started seeing the rain bands, feeder bands coming in, and it was behind us. And I was thinking, man, what if the RV broke or something? You know, we that would have been too smart. Hey, anybody in the business, Chris? If you do, man, reach out, buddy. I know I sometimes switch over to Ricky Rudd. He was awesome. Mark Hall, God, dude was badass. There's something about him was tough. So sometimes I switch over to 3G as a trick. You can switch over, sometimes I do that. When Nextel was involved with Sprint, they always would bring a tower because Sprint sponsored NASCAR. And I swear, as soon as they got out of NASCAR, the coverage went to crap, especially if you're Sprint, which I am. But I do have a 4G hotspot that connects to any open tower. But we'll see. I'm working on that. Okay, let's see. Anything else buzzing? Not really, man. So the confidence is getting high that 95 is going to recurve. Let's show the individual models. We haven't do that yet. I got Manwich with Mom today. Alan, I would love to get Tesla to sponsor. Mark, you work with Eric's dad? Who's that? Who's Eric? Oh, you do, Mark? Oh, Eric. Oh, well, tell him. And actually, small world. Tony and I grew up racing radio control cars together, and we're somewhat friends. I mean, he knows me, and we hang out a lot, and shared a lot of good times together. So he's a good good buddy. I always share this photo. That's a thumbnail of it, but that was always a funny picture of us. So anybody who knows me knows I pass out a lot. No, I fall asleep a lot, not pass out. When I'm done, I am done. I can take a 10-minute nap during the day and wake up feeling like a brand new man. Every day, I do it every day. 15-minute naps, all I need, boom. Man, I feel great. So we were at his bar drinking, and he photobombed me. So that was always my funny Tony Stewart story. Remember last year or a couple years ago we had the kissing booth. Remember that? There's Natalie Decker. Remember last year we did a kissing booth with Louis 2 years ago? Raised a couple $100 for the SPC. So if you're Tony or a Natalie Decker fan, she came by. There's a picture of Jimmy Johnson that shared that picture. This memories. There's our kissing booth, and that was fun. It was on the news. NBC came by and did a little skit on it. This is my this is my weather page. So I didn't. It's not my personal page, but that was good times. All right, so let's close out some things. Show you how confident the models are that 95 is not going to be anything to stress about yet. So we're going to topical tidbits. All right, here's what we're going to do. So we got, this is 96, 95, whatever's coming next, and then we'll casually just watch everywhere else. But here's the latest GFS, and notice what happens. So 96 pushes like a bully, pushes our high pressure out of the way, right? Creates this big weakness here. Also induces a lot of shear that ends up in between of that. And we have a brief little window it can spin up, and then, like I said, we got strong shear and then a pull because of this opening that 96 creates. Now, you could argue there's a high pressure here. This is the 21st. Timing's always been the same. Here's the 20th. So it's close enough to the islands to watch. Virgin Islands. We got a lot of folks down there that watch us. 1,008 millibar. You guys are used to that. Nothing to stress about. But could get some rain. This is the 21st. We got a front coming in. This front is the 50-degree front that we just saw. High confidence that this front's coming down next week, bringing 50s to the Gulf and pulling and curving up. So the folks in Texas are like outside cheering right now because they always tell me these first cold fronts means the season's done for Texas. We'll see, hopefully. But fronts, push, pull, turn, tropical systems. And we have a front coming. That's also why October is especially kind of bad for Florida because storms pull, turn, recurve northeast because of approaching fronts. That's why everybody says that's our season, because that's where I live. But all right, so anyway, GFS, here comes that front, pulls it up. Pretty good confidence. Remember, this front wasn't even showing up a couple days ago. So weather changes so quick. So that's pretty darn confident. Now watch, we're going to see the same thing here with all the models. GFS, that was the GFS. Here's a Euro. Same thing, look, boom, boom. Gets a little closer, merges with the front. This is next Thursday. Fronts are like a force field. Canadian was the only one that inches it a little bit close to the Bahamas. Still, next Thursday, and then it feels that front and turns. So, a couple things. if the front's weaker, you know, if you're worried about the East Coast, it would take, at this point, it would take that front and that weakness to not be there. And we'll have to see how strong this front is. But it's probably even showing up on our surface charts now for next Wednesday, Thursday. So let's take a look here. Here's Wednesday. There it is. This is Wednesday. Here's Thursday. Why would they put the low there? Anyway, so there's our front. Strong signature. This is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. So there's our front. So there it is. So yeah, you know, gotta believe it. Gotta believe it. You know. Now Bermuda. I teased it this morning. I know we got a lot of people in Bermuda that watch. Following weekend, next Saturday. You know, keep your eye on it. Could be a little bit stronger than a tropical storm. GFS isn't really showing it. Euro's not really showing it. Maybe, yeah, a little bit. 1,006. But smack dab over Bermuda next Saturday. Week from Saturday. So, you know, just watch it. But as far as the East Coast goes, nothing. So 10 days out, you know, there's really no other areas that stick out yet. I mean, it's weird, man. Bobby, if you're still here, it's when the tropics seem quiet. It's when we get a homegrown out of the blue, like, wow. So this is actually when I start to think, like next week, let's say, and there's not anything out there, and that's when something will sneaky pop up and say, where'd that come from? Tropics don't take very much time off in the peak of season. Yeah, so yeah, there is a wave 300 hours out, but that's ridiculous. Yeah, there's another one here, 10 days out with the Euro. CMC kind of showing it, maybe, I don't know. Icon pulling up. So they're all pulling up. They're all getting close to Bermuda. That's interesting. 95 could be a little Bermuda storm. So anyway, that's about it. Hollywood Studios. Dan's wearing a shirt. Send a picture, man. We'll post it. Post it. Or send a picture, man. Tag the page. I got to start doing the Friday thing. I don't do it enough. People, it's funny. As much as we show links to the shirts and stuff, I get that every day. Where can I get a shirt? Where can I get a shirt? Well, you can get a shirt right there. Drunk Donkey. Be part of our little Drunk Donkey nation. Cap 5 shirts are done. The final proof, man. Just waiting on sizes, and then we're going to order them. Koozies are being printed. That was when Hunter was a little baby. That's what he looked like. Cute little guy. Hurricane Hunter. He was that little. He's still little. Now he's upgraded to Hurricane Watchdogs. This is what they look like now. My buddy Dusty Kemp's a pretty good artist. So there's our boys, the Hurricane Watchdogs. Look at that. Looks just like him. Hurricane Watchdogs. He's like, Loretta Reed, thank you. I know I appreciate that. Yes, Chris. That would be great. Just itching for that next release. So I can't see YouTube. Hopefully everybody's doing good on that side. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate that. AJ. Donkey Mike. So I met some cool people yesterday. Aaron, Josh from Universal Roofing, and I do their radio show a lot. I'm going to do a little bit more actually. They've been around. They've done the radio show in Orlando for like 20 years or something. A home show in the mornings on Saturdays. If you in Orlando, I'll talk about that more. But we're going to start helping them promote. They're doing a free roof giveaway for Veterans Day. They're gonna have people submit in Florida who they think should get a free roof. A vet, a military vet. And they're a very strong military family, which is pretty cool because Shelly and my dad and Sandy all are too. But they're going to be doing a free roof to a vet and announce the winner on Veterans Day. So I'll be definitely excited to be a part of that and sharing that and getting our MWPs to submit people that they feel deserving of a new roof. That'd be cool. Hey Harold, what's up, buddy? All right, that's it. We'll be talking about that next week. Weakers, yeah. Robert, yeah, it would take that cold front to not even exist. Karen, it's universal. I'll start sharing them more. I got them linked to our YouTube. Universal Roofing Contracting. Been around 30, 40 years or something. I'll get all the exact numbers, but great people. Big fans of our page, and they do good things for people here in the Southeast. So we like to be affiliated with that, and they like to drink beer. I told them that Greg and Jason were like clones from Furman, and what better party that would be, man. Get the generator guys partying with the roofing guys. What's up, James? Softball. Oh, you're looking better on the West Coast than us, man. There's some big tournaments this weekend. I think there's a big something going on up in Vieira or God, I don't know what the hell. It's a PGF. I think it's I don't even know. I hope we got an 8:00 game. I hope we get to play. Tiny Melissa Hunter was so little. He's still little. He's only 7 pounds, man. He's like a little guy. He's a little guy. Pretty good drink there, by the way, Sandy Hoff. But all right. Well, it's Friday, so everybody should be. If you don't work on weekends, my wife works on Saturday, so her Friday isn't today. But and the next name, by the way, is Odette. But man, there's just not a lot out there. There is some dry air and dust. This whole area here is 95. It's just not. Look at this sinking air coming in, squashing the tropics for at least a week or two. Good news, right? That's a tropic squasher. We can have a hurricane party in Okeechobee. So anyway, this is one of bazillion factors that goes into tropics, and this is a helps prevent storms. I was going to say it helps prevent forest fires. Only you can prevent forest fires. But tropical dust, definitely injecting a little bit. I thought I was going to ride lower. It just never had a good spin. They always say these Cape Verde spinners, like when they get that spin, when they come off as a storm, like Irma, it's pretty tough, like Florence, it's pretty tough to disrupt them. But this NVES 95 never had anything going for it. It was just a blob of clouds, so it doesn't really have any true spin. Never really got going. It's just a blob of clouds. Excuse me. You miss hearing Hunter snore, Brantley? Truck driver of Mississippi recognized the logo. That's pretty cool, Harold. That's neat. Hey, Vera. Hey, Mike. All right, well, let me get, just for you, Brantley, I'll get Hunter because he's in a snoring mood. Come here, Hunter. Louis gonna be jealous. All right, let's go snort. The snorter. Oh yeah, he loves it. So I figured it out. Louis does it a little bit, but when our dogs get excited, they snort. That's their way. But you like that? That's just for you. You like that? Oh, my boy. He's a lap dog. Look at this guy. He'll just fall asleep. Look at that. Anyway, he's a good boy. He's never been to Talladega. That's right. You've never been to a NASCAR race, man. You're gonna love it. All right, cool beans. Well, hey, that's about it, man. We got nothing brewing, man. So that's great news. Let's see if we got radar from. So there's a cool website, Past Tropical Tracks. This is Brian McNulty. And we have satellite to the 15th here for Nicholas. We could take a look at Nicholas. These are always kind of neat to look at. This is the history of Nicholas. This is the 13th, actually. But you can see Nicholas down here by Texas. See it? Spinning? Right down here? Right here? Watch it. This is Nicholas. Here he comes. Nicholas got a little eye going there, borderline Texas. And skirt the coast. And there we go. Spinning, 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 spinning. Bringing all that juice. There's the eye. You can kind of see it. It's pretty cool. This is when it crossed into Louisiana. Other storms we can look at. I guess we could look at Ida. As it came up. Here's Ida's Ida had an eye. Unfortunately, that was a strong one. So, one of the oil, man, look at that, right over where I was, Laplace. Let's check out power outages today, too. We haven't done that. It's down to 55,000 yesterday. 39,000. Look at that. We're almost back in Louisiana. 39,000 out now. So look at that, man. They are getting it back on. What do you think about that? They got power now, man. Texas has 27,000. So that's good. Man, remember Texas had 500,000 without power when Nicholas came through. 500,000, buddy. I always look like he's smiling. Look at his side face. Watch. I swear to God, this dog smiles. He's a good boy. Oh, boy. All right. Well, as always, I really enjoyed doing this, and there's really nothing going on right now, so that's good news. It does not appear that 95 is going to amount to much. We still got to watch it. The Canadian model keeps everybody honest. The Canadians done very well. We can look at the H Wharf, by the way. It's been all over the place. It had it really intensifying last night, but it's kind of calmed down. So there's the islands. This is the 21st. This is Tuesday morning. Staying just to the north. So it's kind of slowed down its development. But, you know, we can get some definite rains as it spins on by. You know, so there's all our islands. You know, staying a little north. The H-Mon, I think it's a little more west. Not really sure what the heck it's thinking, but it's that one outlier that keeps it going west. Here's Puerto Rico, but it's weak, 1008. So. But the Canadian is the only one that's really showing the possibility of getting close to the Bahamas before it turns right here. And this would be next Wednesday morning. And again, if that front doesn't happen, but there is going to be a window of opportunity to develop once it's past all that upper level shear. Here's some of these winds coming down. It's going to crash into. So it's got to make it through that. And then we'll see if it can reform afterwards. Cool, man. Melissa Graham, he does smile. I don't know why he smiles. But cool. All right. Well, that's it. That's a wrap. We'll probably not be live this weekend unless things change. I don't know. I usually go random sometimes. Still in the heart of the season. Remember, baseball's fun. Brett Phillips. Oh, man. All right. Well, that's it. Have a great day. Cheers tonight. If you go out, be safe. Always have one more. It's my logo. Only if you got a driver. I was lucky last night. I had Phil. Phil was the responsible one. Hey, what's up, Trent Hogg? How's Eastlake doing, man? Ball's coming. Yeah. Cannot wait. Emily's been getting emails from some schools. So she's getting excited about the future. I don't know if I shared this one. I put together, I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'll play a couple of them. But I put together all her pitching defense highlights. She is incredible. Watch this one. Oof. That's like that Gabby girl. She's like the queen of defense from that pitcher's mound. She you know, you only got 9 defensive players, right? So the pitcher's got to be one. Look at that little slide job. That was good. And that was this weekend. Like the same thing. So we had runners at third and second, 2 outs, man. And she got them out. So we ended up no runs, which was a miracle. I can watch that crap all day long. So, all right. That's it. So have a great weekend, everybody, and thanks so much for tuning in. And we'll see you. I'll see you next Monday morning for the brew. Cheers.